Om Sai Ram. So today we are reading chapter 27 of Sai Satcharitra. So Shri Sai Nathaya. This chapter describes how Sai Baba favored his devotees by granting them religious books after he had touched and consecrated them for Parayana and certain other matters. Parayana means that you have to read it regularly for 7 days and finish this book within 7 days. So, when a man takes a plunge into the sea, he gets the merits of bathing in all the tirthas and sacred rivers. Similarly, when a man takes refuge at the feet of the Sadguru, he gets the merits of bowing to the Trinity, that is Brahma, Vishnu and Mahesh, and also Parabrahma. It means that when you surrender to the Sadguru, it means you get the benefit of the Trinity Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. So, victory be unto Shri Sai, the wish-fulfilling tree and the ocean of knowledge, who gives us self-realization. O Sai, create in us regard for your stories. Let the readers and audience devour them, the same relish with which the chatak bird drinks the water from the clouds and becomes happy. While listening to your stories, let them and their families get all the sattvic emotions. The sattvic emotions, when you surrender to God or pray to God, it comes naturally. Like the eyes full of tears and your throat is choked. So these kind of the sattvic emotion. Let their minds be composed. Let their hand on hand, let them cry, sob and shake. Let their hostilities and their distinctions, great and small, vanish. If these things happen, that is a sign of the grace of Guru downing upon them. When these emotions develop in you, the Guru is most pleased and will certainly lead you on to the goal of self-realization. The best way, therefore, to get free from the shackles of Maya is our complete and wholehearted surrender to Baba. The Vedas cannot take you across the ocean of Maya. It is only the Sadguru who can do so and make you see the Lord in all creatures. Om Sai Ram. Om Sai Ram. So today we are reading chapter 27, in which we will take the topic that Baba suggested their devotees that which book they should read. So they referred so many books to the devotees as per their need and what book will purify their mind. So Baba have suggested many devotees these kind of books. So I am going forward. Granting consecrated books. The variety of imparting instruction followed by Baba has already been noticed in the previous chapters. In this, we shall deal with one aspect of it. It was the habit of some devotees to take some religious books of which they wanted to make a special study to Baba and to receive the same back from him after they were touched and consecrated by him. While reading daily such books, they felt that Baba was with them. Once Kaka Mahajani came to Shirdi with a copy of Eknathi Bhagwat. Shama took that book to read and taking it with him went to the masjid. There Baba took it from him, touched it and turning some pages here and there and and gave it back to Shama and asked him to keep it with him. When Shama said that it belonged to Kaka and had to be returned to him, "No, no," said Baba, "as I have given it to you, better keep it with you for safe custody. It will be of use to you." In this way, many books were entrusted to Shama. Kaka Mahajani, after some days, came again with another copy of the same Bhagwat and gave it in Baba's hand. Then Baba gave it back as prasad and asked him to preserve it well and assured him that it would stand him in a good state. Kaka accepted it with a bow. Om Sai Ram. So we saw that Baba used to give book to his devotees, especially he gave many books to Shama. So we are reading a next paragraph in which we will see that Shama got the Vishnu-Sahasra and how this book was benefited to him. So now we are continue reading. Shama was a very intimate devotee of Baba, and Baba wanted to favor him in a particular way by giving him a copy of Vishnu-Sahasra as prasad. And this was done in the following way. Once a Ramadasi, follower of Saint Ramadas, came to Shirdi and stayed for some time. The routine he followed daily was as follows. He got up early in the morning, washed his face, bathed, and then, after wearing saffron-colored clothes and besmearing himself with sacred ashes, read Vishnu-Sahasra, a book giving 1,000 names in praise of Vishnu and held second in importance of Bhagwat Gita, and Adhyatma Ramayan with faith. He read these books often and often. Then after some days, Baba thought of favoring and initiating Shama with Vishnu-Sahasra. He therefore called the Ramadasi to him and said to him that he was suffering from intense stomach pain, and unless he took Sonamukhi, a mild purgative drug, so the pain would not stop. So he should please go to the bazaar and bring the drug. The Ramadasi closed his reading and went to the bazaar. Then Baba descended from his seat, came to the Ramadasi's place of reading, took out the copy of Vishnu Sahasranam, and coming to his seat said to Shama, "O Shama, this book is very valuable and efficacious, so I present it to you. You read it." Once I suffered intensely and my heart began to palpitate and my life was in danger. At that critical time, I hugged this book to my heart, and then, Shama, what a relief it gave me. I thought that Allah Himself came down and saved me. So I give this to you. Read it slowly, little by little. Read daily one name at least, and it will do you good. Shama replied that he did not want it, and that the owner of it, the Ramadasi, who was a maid, obstinate and irritable fellow, would certainly pick up a quarrel with him. Besides being a rustic himself, he could not read distinctly the Sanskrit Devanagari letters of the book. Shama thought that Baba wanted to set him against the Ramadasi by this act of his, but he had no idea of what Baba felt for him. Baba must have thought to tie this necklace of Vishnu Sahasranam round the neck of Shama, as he was an intimate devotee, though a rustic, and thus save him from the miseries of the worldly existence. The efficacy of God's name is well known. It saves us from all sins and bad tendencies, free us from the cycle of birth and death. There is no easier sadhana than this. It is the best purifier of our mind. It requires no paraphernalia and no restrictions. It is so easy and so effective. The sadhana Baba wanted Shama to practice, though he did not crave for it. So Baba forced this on him. It is also reported that long ago, Eknath Maharaj similarly forced the Vishnu-Sahasra on a poor Brahmin neighbor and thus saved him. The reading and study of the Vishnu-Sahasra is a broad, open way of purifying the mind, and hence Baba thrust this on his Sama. So the Sadgurus know what is good for their devotees. Even the devotee doesn't know what is the need he require, but the Guru know well. So next we are moving for next paragraph. The Ramadasi returned soon with the Senaports. Anna Chinchanikar, who was then present and who wanted to play the part of Narad Muni, who was well known for setting up quarrels between gods and demons and vice versa, informed him of what had happened. The Ramadasi is at once flared up. He came down to at once on Shama with all fury. He said that it was Shama who set Baba to send him away under the pretext of stomach ache for bringing the medicine and thus got the book. He began to scold and abuse Shama and remarked that if the book be not returned, he would dash his head before him. Shama calmly remonstrated with him, but in vain. Then Baba spoke kindly to him as follows: O Ramadasi, what is the matter with you? What are you so turbulent? Is not Shama our boy? Why do you scold him unnecessarily? How is it that you are so quarrelsome? Can you not speak soft and sweet words? You read daily these sacred books, and still your mind is impure and your passions uncontrolled. What sort of Ramadasi you are? You ought to be indifferent to all things. Is it not strange that you should covet this book so strongly? A true Ramadasi should have no mamta but have samta towards all. You are now quarreling with the boy Shama for a mere book? Go, take your seat. Books can be had in plenty for money, but not man. Think well and be considerate. What worth is your book? Shama had no concern with it. I took it up myself and gave it to him. You know it by heart. I thought Shama might read and profit thereby, and so I gave it to him. How sweet were these words of Baba, soft, tender, and nectar-like. Their effect was wonderful. The Ramadasi calmed down and said to Shama that he would take Pancharatni Gita in return. Shama was much pleased and said, Why one? I shall give 10 copies in return. So the matter was ultimately compromised. The question for consideration is, why should the Ramadasi press for Pancharatni Gita, the god in which he never cared to know, and why should he, who daily read the religious books in the masjid in front of Baba, quarrel with Shama before him? We don't know how to apportion the blame, whom to blame. We only say that had this procedure been not gone through, the importance of the subject, the efficacy of God's name, and the study of Vishnu-Sahasra would not have been brought home to Shama. So we see that Baba's method of teaching and initiating was unique. In the cases, Shama did gradually study the book and mastered its contents to such an extent that he was able to explain it to Professor G. Narke MA of the College of Engineering, Pune, the son-in-law of Shriman Bhuti, and a devotee of Baba. So thus Baba knows that who will get benefit of these religious books and provide the vast knowledge to other people so that they can also get benefit. Baba can see the big picture that no other one can even think about it. So we read a very beautiful Leela of Baba. So we will continue next time. Thank you. Om Sai Ram.
Shri Sai Nathaya Namaha. Shri Sai Nathaya Namaha.